Hello farmers, welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. As you can see over here, we are doing the corn harvest. Yeah, with the field that I bought a while ago and forgot I had, that field is ready. So is the field we just bought last episode over here. I think it's wheat. That's ready to be harvested, so we're doing that today. Getting those two fields harvested so I can merge them together, make the field a lot bigger, and then get that into the cycle. As you can see on the left-hand side, our canola fields up here in the Upper Plateau are doing rather well. Yeah, we ended the last episode with just under $200 in the bank account. We are now up to $162,000 and more because, yeah, I've been selling the whiskey right now. The price is pretty darn good. Plus, we're also getting some money from our all of our property income, all of that fun stuff. Let's go ahead and sell. No, it's not a full load, so you got to do this and then that peanut. There you go. Unload it there. Okay, so these are not quite in the zone. That's great. So that means I got to back up. No, back up, back up, back up, and sell it. So already back over 200 grand. I don't want to say to start the day, but taking care of the factories, as you could probably imagine. The wine factory needed some water, and of course the whiskey factory needed some wheat. So I've been taking care of some things down there. But now we have some money to play with. Yeah, so last episode, that was a great episode. Fantastic to pay off $3.5 million of the loan. So we're now down to $12.5 million. Plus, like I said, we bought a couple more fields. Right now, Frank is over here harvesting the cornfield. And then I got to come over here and harvest this field over here. Then we can start merging the fields together. Thing about corn is, yeah, I do need to plow the field anyway. So it kind of works out. He's not full yet. So I'm going to bring this back on down to the lower plateau. Maybe take care of the wine factory. May need to be taken care of, maybe not. I'm just going to be having the speed at ×1 so the factories aren't going to overfill and not produce. Because like I said, we're going to be busy up here pretty soon ourselves. I think we're going to harvest the wheat field, and yep, then we'll get the merging together, lime the fields. Oh, there we go. Lime the fields, and yeah, they'll be ready for the rotation up here for the canola. As for the other field we bought, that's not ready for harvest yet, but hopefully it will be by the time our canola is ready. The lower plateau is looking pretty darn good. Everything down there is all set to go. The lower west side, right over there, has been weeded and taken care of, double fertilized, all set to go. Those fields on the lower east side, same as the upper plateau, they are close to being ready for harvest. Probably later on in the afternoon, like next episode, probably I'll say that. But this episode is mainly going to be focused on those two fields, the corn field and the wheat field. Harvest them and start merging them together. And yeah, we'll spread some lime down. I may do the lime in between episodes as well. But mainly the goal is just to get that field taken care of, merged together, and looking like a bigger field. Just got done unloading Frank, so he's continuing to harvest the corn in this field. Got our beautiful Class tractor plowing the field behind him. It's got to be done. I don't know if this field needs lime or not, but since we're going to be expanding and merging the fields together, I think we're just going to go ahead and just lime the whole field anyways. May as well. It's going to need it at some point. The lime's not too expensive. I do have allow create fields turned off, but we will be turning that on in a while. And already I caught up to where my Volvo truck was, so I'll move that around. And once Frank gets done with that, I have to bring the corn header back, grab the other header, so we can get that harvest done. Actually, I think it might be barley over there. Is that barley over there? No, it is wheat. It is wheat. And all of a sudden just realized the fields up here are ready for harvest. What I need to do, because it takes forever, where is this beautiful thing? Let's get the cotton harvester going. Bring that over. I'm not too concerned about getting the wheat started harvesting because that won't take too long. At least with the cotton harvester, I can just hire a worker, let it go, and it unloads itself. As for the wheat field, I'd have to be down there, unloading the CR 1090. I'd be wanting to bail as I go along. It'd just be too much work. Let's just get the cotton harvester going on the lower east side. And obviously I can't harvest the upper plateau because, well, we're busy doing the corn and the wheat. As for the wheat field up there, I'm not going to swath the straw. We're just going to chop it on up. I don't want to get involved in dealing with any straw up there. We're just going to harvest the wheat, put that in the storage up there for the chickens, and get that field turned around and expanded, merged, get it all set to go, because now it's kind of funny. I didn't think the fields would be ready, and we're running at 1 times the speed, and I was just checking to see if that was wheat or barley in the other field. I'm like, wait a minute, everything's yellow now. It's ready for harvest. We're fine on fuel. I did repair this at the end of the last harvest, so it's good to go for a while. Usually I bring it to the other end of the field, but we'll just get it started here. And get a helper. I don't really should be checking this, but we're going to check it anyways. Yeah, the price of cotton is going down. No big deal. No big deal at all. Let's go ahead and grab the Volvo because I need to move it. But looks like Frank is almost full, so let's go over here and help him out. Alright, he's missing some corn here and there, but that's fine. Back it on up, Frank. You're going to miss that little corner there too. That's okay. It's okay. It's only corn. And actually, he is just about done. I was looking at the corn prices. There's no good price for corn up here. So right now, I will put in the silo because we can and we got the space. Yep. He's just about done, so we'll have to bring the corn header back and get the other header so we can start on the other field. Or at least he can, because I guess I'm going to be busy plowing this field. Won't take me too long, though. Alright, we'll get this off the field anyways. Should be far enough out of his way, and we'll hop back into here. A little bit of jumping around here today, but that's sometimes what you got to do. When you're the farm owner, you're the one that's in charge. You got to get things done. You got to go where you need to be. You get where you got to be. Zip through this field here in no time. But once Frank is done, though, I will grab the combine and get him started on the other field, so we can get that. It won't take him long to harvest that field either. But it's all looking really, really good here on the farm. Oh man, last episode was just great. Just thinking, okay, I got 60. It felt good just getting down to 16 million left on the loan, and then be able to pay off 3.5 million plus buy a couple of the fields. Now I just got to start thinking, what do I want to do by the end of this day? Do I want to pay off more in a loan, or do I want to buy all the fields and then pay off the loan? I think it'll just be the mood I'm in by the time the end of the day comes, what I want to do. So I'm not going to say right now, like the money we have here, I'll go ahead and pay off some of the loan or whatever. We'll figure it out later on. Since Frank didn't want to get these little pieces here, and we are here, we'll just go ahead and grab them. And fold up the corn header, extend the pipe. Now I'm not going to expand the field over here to where the road is, because I want to leave some room there just for my workers. If they get a little crazy, I don't want them barreling on down the hill. There we go, pipe in. Bring this on back, drop off this header, get the other header. And maybe once we get actually the wheat harvested and everything taken around, maybe I will have him start harvesting some of the canola up here. And I probably should check the canola price and see what that's going for, because we are going to have tons of canola up here. Well, as you can see ahead of us, Frank is all set to go. Not quite doing the field the way I thought he would, but he's getting it done. I think I'm just going to actually probably just sell this corn right over here at Agro Wholesales instead of storing. It's not that much corn, and I'm just going to, I know what's going to happen. I'm just going to put it into the silo, and it's going to stay there and stay there. And I don't need no corn up here. The corn will only be for the pigs, and I'm not going to try to wait. I mean, like I said, I think we're only got maybe like 30, not even 30,000 liters of corn. So we'll just go ahead and sell it. Maybe get like 10 grand for it at best. Probably not even that. So I'm not going to, like I said, store it and try to earn, make our sale from 10,000 to maybe like 13 or 14,000, waiting for a better price. Let's go ahead and sell it. I mean, it's a crop we did not plant. I don't want to say it's kind of free because we bought the land with it on it. So it's free income in a way. So we'll get this field all plowed up. Frank is probably going to need to be unloaded soon because, yeah, that combine can only hold, I don't want to say only hold. It does hold pretty good amount for the size combine it is. And that's the other thing. I'm still arguing with myself. What do I want to do up here with the combine situation? Because, yeah, we're getting a lot of fields. I mean, that combine does pretty darn good up here. But the problem is we're just giving it more and more work to do. Alright, so yeah, he's going to need to be unloaded here soon. So let's go ahead. Yep, turn that tractor off. That's all I keep doing. So how many liters do I got in here? Yeah, 30,000 liters. Not, and it's corn, so it's not going to go for a whole bunch. Unfortunately, the best price I was seeing was down at the bakery, and I don't want to travel all the way down there. So, like I said, let's just go ahead and sell it and get it out of the trailer. Bring it on over here. Because Frank, I want to keep Frank waiting too long today. He's got a busy day ahead of him. He probably saw the other fields are ready for harvest. He's like, oh, I thought I just had to go over here and harvest this corn and wheat. And it's like, no, you're going to be up here quite a bit there, buddy. Yeah, don't stare too much at that figure. It's not going to climb too much. But at least it'll pay for my worker fees for the day. Well, not the day, but this episode. 10 grand, so it's not too bad. I think we paid, what, I'm going to guess probably like $190,000 for that field and get 10 grand off it. Now, I don't think this field needs to be plowed, so when we merge the fields together and expand out, I probably won't plow this field. Alright, turn that truck off. Yep, hop back into this one here. And get back to plowing, because this field definitely does need it with corn in it. Hopefully I can finish plowing this field before Frank is done over there, and I'll go to the other end of the field where he's harvesting, and we'll start expanding that field down towards Agro Wholesales. I'm not going to expand the field here to merge with the other one. One, we don't own that field, and two, I want to leave the space free because this is the kind of the pathway that leads down the slope on the east side to get us down to the BGA. So I want to keep that open, so if I ever need to travel up and down that road, which I don't do much anymore. We did for a while, especially when we were selling milk in the early days. Oh, milk. I have not checked the milk prices in a bit. But yeah, the milk in the early days, of course, our cow barn's down there, and the only place we could sell milk originally was up here, over where our bioheating plant is. But now we have our own marketing area. We sell our own milk. But I do need to check on that milk price because I kind of forgot about it, what we were doing with it. Because we have a lot of milk. The prices are going down, so I don't need to check that until next time, and I forgot what the prices were. But that price is not going to go back up at least until tomorrow. But at some point, that price is going to be good, and we're going to have, already we got 500,000 liters, I believe, if I remember correctly. So if that price gets up to the 1,800 per, which I think might be a stretch. Yeah, we'll have almost $1 million worth of milk by the time we do sell it. Yep, being a little lazy, not lifting the plow up when I turn. It's one of those evenings. Well, Frank is unloading once again into the Volvo truck. We are done plowing this field, so now it's time to kind of start merging these fields together. Now this is just a rough part. I didn't want to go where he hasn't harvested yet. But we'll get this end done. Yeah, this field does not need to be plowed. I'm going to ruin a little bit of crop here, but I just want to make sure I am getting these two fields merged together. And that should be good there. I'll clean it up a little bit more in this corner because I don't like the way it looks right now. And I don't think when Frank is up here harvesting on his own, and no one's watching, that he's going to like that corner either. So the cornfield does not need lime. I was just checking the stats on that. But the wheat field that's being harvested does require lime. But like I said, at this point, once we get the field all merged together and taken care of, we'll just lime the whole darn thing. And then of course, once we get the canola harvest kind of on the way and going, we got the other two fields that we need to merge. That one's going to be a little bit easier to do. Actually, I should have probably went on the road because I got too much land over there not being used. Okay, we're just going to drop the plow here. Because I don't know where my boundary actually is. And we're going to swing it on out to here. Probably should have left myself some room around these trees, but looks like I own all the way down to here. That's pretty darn good. Too much land over here not being used, so yep, let's get it to use. He's almost full again. That wheat harvest is turning out to be pretty darn good. I think it was going to be harvesting that well. Come on, Frank, I need to line up these fields here as well as I can. Now that's good to me. Drop it back on down. And in a minute or two, we will almost be done. There, got this little piece all taken care of. Frank should be just about done with that little section over there, not to bring him. Well, you know what? I'll just finish off the field over here. Actually, I'm not sure I know what he's doing right now. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. We'll tell him go have a lunch break because like we can see, he's going to have a busy afternoon ahead of him. Got all this canola to take care of. We are just about done making this field. Just got to harvest this little section up and then do a little corners here and there. Tidy up some of the corners. And then we can spread some lime on this field and it's ready to be put into the rotation. And the next crop in the rotation is soybean. Ooh, I love myself some good soybean because the price, when it looks good, it looks good. Just that the soybean just doesn't yield like canola or sunflower does. That's why the price is a little bit better. But either way, it'll be a good when we go ahead and sell it. Now this wheat, like I said, is going to go into our storage because we do feed our chickens wheat. So pretty soon Frank will be on duty of canola harvesting. Cotton harvest is already going on, which is good, starting in the middle of the day, because that will take, in real time, many hours. I think 2.5 hours. I think one time, last time we harvested, I said, probably going to take me about an hour and a half. And I think it was almost 2.5 hours to harvest that field, even with a modded harvester like that. So we'll probably be busy next episode up here, taking care of the canola. I'm going to leave this trailer up here, I think. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and park the combine over here. And when Frank comes back from lunch, he'll be harvesting canola for the rest of the day, it seems like. We'll turn the beacons off as well. Alright, let's jump back into the class and figure out how I want to do this corner here. Maybe stay like the same distance away from the road a little bit. Somewhere in here I think would be good. No traffic up here anymore, so don't have to worry about it too much. And start aiming for the corner that I kind of made already. And this field will be good to go. I do want to take care of this bush though. There's two ways to take care of it. We're going to take care of it the fun way, which is just bring the field on out a little bit more. There we go. And now we just have another bigger field into the rotation up here. Yeah, that silo we put down a few episodes ago, that's definitely going to help us out now. Just that the one that we got with the farm only be able to hold 200,000 liters. We're going to be harvesting more than that each rotation. A couple more passes with the plow and we are pretty much set to go. So when the harvest starts, I'll be over here spreading some lime down. Will not take too long. I'm going to use the Volvo truck for doing the carting up here. I think I kind of like the way this end of the field is kind of made up. The corners are all rather smooth. The one part that's not really smooth is right here. We're going to take care of that right now. Almost eliminate the corner completely. I was hoping it would get rid of that bush when I did that. Alright, so I think this is looking pretty darn good. Maybe this corner here needs to be touched up a little bit. Yeah, that's not a good corner. I actually don't want a corner there. We want smooth transitions. like that. And we are pretty much all set creating this field. So that's one field down, one more to go. Like I said, I don't think that crop is ready for harvest yet. No, but it's pretty darn close. So yeah, fields 18, which is pretty much ended right where we're blinking. And of course, field 19 started like maybe right here and went to, well, you can see what the edge of the field was and where we expanded it. So now we got this huge field here. And pretty soon we'll merge these over here. How's the cotton harvester going? Can I jump in there, please? Hey, we got a cotton module. There's 40,000 liters of cotton sitting in the field already. Yeah, this worker is going to be here the rest of the day as well. And we'll get to the wheat harvest down here. I'm not too much of a rush for the wheat because the whiskey factory has plenty of wheat to go into it. And the silo over there still has plenty of wheat. So we're probably, when we get to this wheat harvest down here, we'll have to sell some of it because, yeah, we just got too much of it. Maybe I should just skip maybe next time we plant down here, maybe I'll plant canola or soybean down here. Yeah, let's go ahead and plant canola on this cycle. And we'll sell it. Because I just got too much wheat down here. I may regret that, but I think we'll go ahead and just plant a whole bunch of canola in those fields next time. That way, it'll just make it easier. I'll catch up on emptying out the silo for the wheat. I should have plenty of straw. I think some of the horses need some straw, so I'm going to not bale some of it up, but steal some of the straw off those fields when we harvest. Take care of the horses and whatnot. But yeah, the rest of the day, yeah, we got a lot of harvesting to do. And one thing I want to check, but I'll forget next time when we do the episode, I'm sure. Canola prices, they're going down, so we got to put that in storage, which is fine. We'll just have a nice day some point where we sell a lot of crop again. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time right here on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.